Hey, Pristine, how you doing? Let me get my microphone where I can see it. Hello, Sunday evening. It's been a long day for me. I went out grocery shopping. I battled Walmart Supercenter. The people, everybody's there doing their last minute shopping. And I'm exhausted. Feeling good though. I really am. I hope everybody here is doing well. Silver really hasn't done nothing to brag about. Obviously, the markets won't be open until tomorrow, I guess, or maybe actually tonight. If I had to, let me see. Yeah, I think tonight they might open. And that would be the Asian market. So we're going to see what silver's doing. Last that I saw it was hovering just below $26 an ounce. That's really phenomenal. That is really nice. I did the math and I was quite pleased with myself, if you know what I mean. Gold is doing what it's doing. I really don't have a lot of gold, so I really don't pay too much mind to it. Cryptos is it's staying it's steady right now. Bitcoin is, I think, $2,300 and change. So it's staying up there. Really good. I hope everybody's doing well. Fred said thank you. Yo, Adrian. Jeff Lone Wolf, thank you so much. Tamara Peabody, I'm doing very well. Thank you. JK Pioneer. I didn't even grab my reading glasses. Oops. Geo321, stimulus news just in time to pump futures. The last stimulus check I didn't get. Don't worry. My taxes will go up and I'll have to pay it back regardless of the fact I didn't get it. They said they sent it out, but I never received it. So I'm hoping I'm going to receive this one, and I'm either going to pay off some debt or buy some cryptos or buy some silver, or a combination of all three. So I'm hoping to get a stimulus check. Hey, if I got to pay it back, I'm not into taking stuff from the government, but if they're going to force me to pay it back, then I better damn well receive it, if you know what I mean. Danish Prepper, thank you so much for being here. Patriot 1776. You as well, Patriot. You keep up the good fight as well. All of us, we need to keep up the good fight. And you know what? I realize we're not doing much, but just talking about what's going on is, who knows, if we get one person, help one person out, right? Get one person who never even heard about silver before and get them to start stacking silver, get them to start accumulating food, make them aware. We've helped one person. Hey, I can deal with that. I can go to God saying I helped one person. I'm hoping we help a few more than one, but that's what we're here for. Bill Laurie. $26 is a far cry from Bixweir stating that silver will be $100. I think he said $100,000 an ounce for silver. Either your comma's in the wrong place, because I don't think. All right, I don't know of anybody who said so. Excuse me, silver is going to be $100,000 an ounce. I've heard a lot of speculation that silver is going to be $100 an ounce, but $100,000 an ounce? Oh, I don't believe so. I believe in the next 10 years, we're going to see silver well into the hundreds. That is my speculation, but not even 1,000. I don't even presume $1,000 into the hundreds. My speculations is maybe $300 to $400 an ounce in the next 5 to 10 years is my guess. $100,000? Oh, hell no. Somebody's dreaming. Where we go one, we go all. I definitely know where you're coming from, my brother. I'm seriously considering getting into Theta and Digi. I'm pretty sure I spelled it wrong. Hey, don't worry about it. I know what you meant. I would definitely get into those. A lot of people are reaching out to me and trying to figure out how to buy it. I keep telling them, but you know what? They're starting from scratch. I mean, they don't know not even so much as a Coinbase account, and it's kind of hard to walk them through it. It takes a lot of my time, if you know what I mean, to actually get them up to speed to where they can start purchasing their first cryptos. A lot of time and effort into that. I try to answer, but I just don't think my quick answers are enough to catch them up to speed as far as how to open up a Coinbase account, how to transfer one account to another, and whatnot. So I'm hoping they're catching the gist of it. Stimulus news was just a way to pump the futures. Okay. Other than that, nothing else to really report. Daniel Gomes, the market has crashed about 34% in March. Stock market crashes on average every 8 years. What are you on about? LOL. Miss the opportunity. I don't understand that. I figured you should watch a video on it, but I'm seriously considering it. Yeah, definitely. I got out of Theta. I thought they were closing down Binance US. Haven't looked into Binance for a while. So you don't really need Binance any longer for Theta. You really don't. You have a lot of other exchanges out there. SimpleSwap is one of them. I think there's a few of them on those. Was it SimpleSwap? And there's a few others like that where you can swap in and out of Theta. So Binance, I don't even deal with Binance anymore. You know, every now and then I'll pull it open to see if I left something in the account or something. But other than that, I really don't even use Binance anymore. Too many complaints. I think I've been using SimpleSwap, and I want to, gosh, if I can think of the other name, I'll let you know. But SimpleSwap's pretty good to get in and out of Theta, Digibyte. Pretty much you can buy almost anything. Between Exodus and SimpleSwap, or those types of platforms, those types of exchanges, I'm set. I don't really need to use any other exchanges. Exodus is phenomenal. Everybody here in this room, if you're into cryptocurrencies, you should have yourself an Exodus account. And not only are they an exchange, but they are a fairly decent wallet, internet wallet. To the best of my knowledge, they've never been hacked or any kind of leakage, if you know what I mean. So definitely look into Exodus wallet. And you can actually download an app to your Android, if I recall, as well as I'm on a PC, Windows-based PC. So I think there was an app I downloaded for that. It's either an app or a shortcut, because there's a shortcut on my desktop. So it's either a shortcut leading to a website, or it's an app that I downloaded. But either way, it works phenomenal, and it's so much you can exchange in and out of. Nothing to really report in the news. Obviously, Joe Communist Biden is constantly making a fool of himself, and his wife is having to walk by his side and talk for him every moment. I'm sorry, I apologize. That was Dr. Jill Biden. Let's not forget that bachelor's degree. So she's constantly protecting him as well. Kind of, if you watch them two together, when he's talking, she'll literally pat him on the leg to kind of silence him. It's like their little code for him to shut up, and she takes over and fills in the awkward gaps. So she's there. I've never seen a president that is constantly dragging his wife around. I mean, they normally stay in the background. I mean, every president, Michelle Obama pretty much stayed in the background. Yeah, they had their own things going, and they would do their own news conferences and their own little gigs and whatnot. But they never rode the coattails of their husbands, the presidents. So I never seen anything like this. It's pretty awkward to watch a man being corrected by his wife. A lot of people, are asking me, what do I think Joe's going to do once he gets into office? Well, I think I want to lay this out for everybody. Everybody knew what Joe and Hunter Biden were doing and how they were making money on the sides. They allowed it. They are doing it themselves. They allowed him and his son to do what they're doing. This was the deal. Now, perhaps not exactly, but they told him, listen, you'll do whatever it takes to get into office. Otherwise, you're going to jail. And once you're in office, we will protect you. But the deal is you need to step aside, or you need to claim that you're no longer capable of providing that service to allow Kamala to be the president. That was the deal. They all knew what was going on. Come on. Everybody acts like, oh, they're surprised. Everybody knows what everybody's doing. He knows he's going to step aside. He knows he either steps aside or they get rid of him due to incompetence, mental degradation. That's it. How long? I don't know. They might give him 3. They might give him 6 months. I don't think they'll give him much more than 6 months before they start hammering on him. And when I mean they, the news media outlets will start hammering on him. They know what's going on too. They know she is going to be the real president. And they know they need to get rid of him in order to have her. And the news media outlets will be given the cue when to go, when to start bashing Joe Biden. You mark my words, it's already in the works. It's already agreed upon, including the Bidens. They're in agreement. They're like, we got to save our kid. We got to save our own asses. And if we do this for them, they're gonna protect us and actually save our asses. That's what I believe. Yes, if you have Theta, you must have a Theta wallet. And you just go to what? ThetaToken.org or something like that. I'm just doing it from memory. And you have to open up an account there. It's free. It's easy. I mean, if you installed software on your computer, you can open up a Theta wallet. And that again, you can download an app and constantly monitor it and whatnot. And I got a Samsung, where is it? Android. So it's on Samsung. I don't know if it's an Apple app yet. Mic's not off, dude. Mic's not off. Who else is here? Mike Jenga, thank you so much. Who else? I want to get back to the top. Matt Jenga, appreciate you stopping by. James Moga. Hi, I sold all my altcoins, sticking with Bitcoin. Trezor Wallet is very happy. I would be happy too if I had Bitcoin. I was an idiot. Bitcoin was like sitting right around $8,000. I will just say $8,000, and it just was sitting there. I'm new to cryptos, so my ignorance, my stupidity got in the way. I sold all my Bitcoin, which was just maybe $700 worth. And I sold it all. But still, $700 could have turned into, $1,500, and I can kick myself right now. Right now, I have 0 Bitcoin. I didn't sell it off. I actually traded the majority of. I traded some of it for an ICO for Bideo, which not doing nothing, and I think I dumped the rest into both Theta and Digibyte. So, I do believe. Theta's going to help me out when the time comes, but I could kick myself with the with that Bitcoin as well as Litecoin. I sold off all my Litecoin. I had something like 22 Litecoins. What a moron! But I'm learning too, right? I'm new to cryptos, so I can't say I know it all, and that's why I don't really give advice as far as how to exchange and when to exchange and what the price is going to be. I'm a freaking moron. Don't listen to me. I'll tell you which ones I know that are going to be good in the long run. But other than that, I'm new to cryptos and making my mistakes. Keep up the good fight. Thank you so much. Who else is here? BK Rouge. K Big Rouge, things with all the silver rigging, the silver should still hit $30 to $45 next year. If silver hit $30 to $45 next year, I am going to be extremely happy. No, I will not sell, but I will be very happy because when I add the numbers up, when I add up my silver and multiply it by the numbers, I'm pretty happy with that investment. By the way, I am smoking a sirloin roast outside, and I have a pan underneath the sirloin roast with carrots, Yukon Gold potatoes, drizzled in olive oil, paprika, kosher salt, and pepper, and it's catching all the drippings of that sirloin roast. Dinner's going to be good. I'm actually filming that. I like to post some of the cooking stuff. China Joe is going to bring the country down. I don't know. If they do let him stay in, they've made the same deal with him. We'll let you stay in, but we'll protect you and your family. But you do everything we tell you. Otherwise, you're going down. That's my best assessment. One of the two. They either made an agreement with him to leave to protect him and his family, or they're allowing him to stay in under the guides of you will do everything we tell you, or else you are going down. We own your white hair ass, is what they probably told him. John Rahman, thank you so much. I heard Trump is taking Pennsylvania to the U.S. Supreme Court. I hope so. I really do. People need to, the people in Pennsylvania need to get out in the streets, just like Antifa did and Black Lives Matter. They need to learn from the others who gotten away with rioting and literally riot those government buildings. Perhaps drag those corrupt politicians, and I do mean literally by the collar, and throw them in the street, out of their offices. Thank you, John Rahman. Wesley Robbins. Biden won't get in Trump. Biden won't get in Trump. Gonna get 4 million big ones. Keep the faith. Wesley, I'm trying to keep the faith. I really am. And we'll see. I hope one day we all can get it, in this chat room and just freaking laugh and giggle, and everybody's telling each other, I told you so, that type of thing. So Labu keeps saying there's no sound, and everybody's saying he has sound. So Labu, I would check your speakers, because people are hearing me. They're asking me what's for dinner, so I know they heard that. That pellet grill. I'm getting Tamara Peabody and Bill Laurie. That pellet grill is freaking nice. And I got the Pit Boss at Lowe's. Lowe's gets there is a line of pellet grills by Pit Boss that are only manufactured for Lowe's. You can buy Pit Bosses at Walmart and other various places, but they're not the Lowe's ones. The Lowe's are the Pro Series and whatnot, and I'm just blown away by how it's elevated the quality of each and every meal I put on it. And if you folks, I'll tell you what, it's a great prepping item. I mean, you're using wood pellets to cook. First of all, it's a lot cheaper than charcoal. Charcoal, it is off the chain expensive. Off the chain. You got to dump half a bag in to barbecue for, a 30-minute barbecue session. It's freaking crazy how expensive charcoal is. Propane. And I do like the flavor of charcoal. I really do. Don't get me wrong. I love the smell of it. It just brings me back to my childhood barbecues and whatnot. Propane, cost efficient, zero flavor. I do not like cooking with propane. It just adds nothing. Wood is good. Obviously, a cord of wood, though, is expensive, but these pellets are dirt cheap. It's bringing the cost of my cooking way down. Who else is here? Camp Bell. Thank you so much for being here. And Little Red Pony. I hope you don't mind me jumping around from subject matter to subject matter. I'm tired of talking about bad news. I really am. It's getting me down. I don't want to get everybody else down. This is the Christmas holiday. Let's just try to get in a good mood. If there's something important that happens, I'm gonna share it with you. Hello, on my car phone, LC in Kung Fu, Maynard Wellman, his little girl's in Kung Fu. Danish prepper, it's not too late for Bitcoin. No, it's not, but I can't. I've already mentioned this before. I don't want to keep harping on it. I can't buy that right now, especially while the price is high. I got to wait for the price to come back down. Never buy high, never get FOMO. Don't, you know what I'm saying? And I got to watch the money. I'm just like you folks. I'm not a millionaire. I got to watch the money. And it is what it is. What's the name of the app to manage it all? I don't know what you mean, it all. I've talked about several different subject matters. App to manage the cryptos, app to, let me know exactly. There's no one app to manage cryptos, depending on what you have. I mean, you can pretty much store almost everything on Exodus except for Theta, to the best of my knowledge. Nathan Swoofs thought of the new, more contagious coronavirus in England. I think you meant that to be a plural. High overtax. Thoughts on the new, more contagious? I think it's bullshit. I think they're going to keep trying to scare you. There's always a new terrorist. It's Al-Qaeda, and then it's this group, and then it's that group, and then it's this group. And it's going to be the same thing with these viruses and whatnot. They're just going to scare people. They're out there. No doubt that the coronavirus exists, but it is nowhere as lethal as they're saying. It's, in my opinion, equal to the flu if it is not the flu itself. A lot of people are saying it's the flu, renamed, or a different strand of flu. Calvin Carpenter, everybody needs to stop paying taxes. I wish we could, but unfortunately it comes out of our paychecks. We're not handing it over. They worked it to where if you have a job, it's automatically being pulled from your paycheck. It's kind of not like the electric bill where you have to write out a check or whatnot every month. It's coming out. Mad Stacker, do you think Biden is a done deal or do we have a chance? I'm on the fence. The news I listen to is telling me that Trump still has a chance. But in my 50 years of being on this planet, I got to admit a flaw that I have, and that's I'm cynical. I just don't have faith in my fellow human beings anymore. I don't have faith in our court system anymore. I lost it all. And it just solidified it when each and every state who voted for Trump had their vote stolen. And they just go home. Oh, well, maybe next time. No fight in them. No fight in them. Oh, but we did fight. We filed an affidavit with the with the courthouse down the street. I fought. No, fighting is when you get your knuckles bloody. It's when you get a bruise here and there. That's fighting. Filling out court papers and using a system that was invented by the corrupt to fight them, using their system to fight them is not called fighting. I think we could take a lesson from Antifa and Black Lives Matter and how they... I don't agree with anything they did because I don't think their cause was righteous. However, I think our cause is righteous, and I think it does deserve that kind of fortitude. I don't think we should be burning down our own businesses or anything like that. But maybe a government building here and there. You know what I'm saying? JF, thank you for being here. It's right now I'm using Pit Boss Competition Blend. I also bought some cherry wood, so I'll be using some cherry wood after the competition. Probably my next grilling session, I'll use the cherry wood. I want to see how that does. So I was told, Fred, to get some Cardano. Again, though, I'm chilling out right now. I don't like to mention this, but the missus had surgery, and there's things that the insurance company did not cover. So my buying silver and cryptos are on hold right now. The only stocks I own, Campbell, are from my 401k. I don't go out and seek stocks. I don't. Who else is here? Mad Shot Transport, random, but have you ever tried welding? The only welding I've tried, hot shot, was just copper. And I don't really call that welding, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to have to give you that a no. I was successful with the copper, though. It was quite easy. Installed my own shower valve, cold water valve. Who else is here? Maynard. I personally like Blockfolio app for tracking cryptos. Cobra 7, price manipulation keeps on going. Yeah. And people like Bix Weir saying it's over with. They fixed it. Oh, no, they haven't. I believe Bix Weir has said that. I don't want to, not with 100% certainty. I thought he came out with a video or two like a week or two ago. It's coming to an end. It's tomorrow. Who knows? Trust the plan. Bill Laurie. See, my concern is, how do you sell? How does some of the big boys sell it? I know they might be going to like that exchange in Australia, but you got to send them the money, and then they take a cut of it. I don't know how people are selling it. Are they just sending it to Coinbase and then doing a reverse, a deposit into their savings account? I don't know. And Coinbase is going to freaking rape them. So that's something I think we all need to look into. Like, can you imagine having $100,000 worth of theta? or let's say $100,000 worth of Digibyte? Oh boy. Boxing, MMA. My girlfriend is a nurse, and she thinks people not getting cancer tests and people notes getting heart checks going to COVID is the real problem. So yeah, Tamara, I heard about all the rallies, people refusing to close down, and that's good. If all the restaurants close down, you only got so many health inspectors. A health inspector just came into my place. Everybody from all the restaurants just freaking mob the guy and push him out. Again, learn from Black Lives Matter and Antifa. Overwhelm the police. We're protecting you. You can't work. You can't earn an income. You can't put food on the table. But they're not stopping the bill collectors who are threatening to take their homes, their cars, their actual business. So there's more to it. And the news is never covering the bill collectors. That doesn't stop. The bankruptcies, the foreclosures, that doesn't stop. So I think the fees on Exodus are slightly better than Coinbase. Yeah, so Campbell, you're right. The copper is not really welding. It's soldering. See, I'm new. I'm new to it. So yeah, you're right. So I have to give an emphatic no. I never welded before. But it's not something I couldn't learn. Everything I've ever tried in my entire life, I've not only learned, I've mastered. Sometimes I get better than the teacher. Honest to God, that's just the way I am. I have a knack for looking at the nuances of what people are doing, the small details. It's always been my forte. Gabby Marr, thank you so much for being in the house. Christopher G. Christopher C. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm not really crazy about Bix's channel. First of all, I'm tired of that. He's a great guy. I'm not saying anything bad about him, and he goes in too deep for my intellect, into those charts and all the, him being an ex-stock broker or something on Wall Street. I think but you know what I hate about the channel most is that long intro. Way up the crypto warrior, day by day. Just like, I have a hard time sitting through that intro. I think he needs to maybe change it up a little bit. Maybe that'll help him out. I mean, not help him out. His channel's doing great. Who am I talking about? Maybe to help me be able to watch him. I mean, he's got a great channel, great following. I don't take anybody's advice, really. I take it with a grain of salt. All right, Ravenous Treasure, good. Glad to hear that. Daryl Jones, predictions for 21 taxes go up, freedoms go down. It's in the cards, my friend. It's in the cards. That's what's happening. It's a good metaphor. You get like 20 people pulling a wooden cart. 20 people. It's easy to pull that wooden cart. And let's just say one person has a hard time. They need to get into the cart. 19 people easily can pull the cart with that one person. But more and more, the 19 people looking at the inside of that cart saying, shoot, I can get a free ride also. 2, 3 out of the 20 get onto that cart. Cart starts getting heavier. Less people pulling. Now you're up to 10 people in that cart. It's a struggle. That's what they're trying to do. Metaphorically, the people pulling the carts are the workers, the people who are paying their federal taxes and whatnot. People in the carts are your moochers. Well, nowadays, not everybody's a moocher anymore. There are mandatory layoffs. Mr. Leaf Beef, thank you so much for being here. Bam, bam, bam. Most intros are unbearable. I don't know. I need to come up with a cool intro for me. I just don't have the knowledge of the software, how to, maybe a bullet flying through a silver coin or something really cool. Nothing too cartoonish, though. Because I'm into like guns. I'm into silver and gold and whatnot. That'd be cool to have a cool intro. Nothing too long where everybody's just going to want to freaking slit their own wrist. Because I've seen intros last 2 minutes, and that's crazy. That's freaking crazy. None of your business in the house. Did it say Thursday? No, I said Sunday stream. Did I type in Thursday? What's the name of this? None of your business is asking me why a Thursday stream. I thought I typed this Sunday stream. Oh well. Who else is here? Fox Stain, Gabe, hello. Jessica Martinez, thank you so much for being here. Daddy Silverbuck 78, what's shaking? Pretty soon, my belly. I got me a big sirloin roast on the grill right now. Bo Pony has predictions for silver, especially in 2021. David Thomas, thank you so much for being here. I like International Stackers intro. I'll have to check them out. Who else? Because I've probably got to get going here. Exrometus, Primus. The good thing about that pellet grill, if I may say so again, you got probes that go in there, and it goes right down, and you can't even overcook it. You look up a chart, the internal temperature of a particular protein, whether it be beef or fish or whatever, and you just go right to that temperature. You can go up 5 or 10 degrees for wellness, or you can go as like beef is 140, but to me that's a little on the rare side. So you can't mess up on a pellet grill. You just can't. Yeah, I can't wait. I'm getting hungry. Anyway, folks, I'm going to let you go. I've eaten up enough of your time. No pun intended. I'm getting dingy, man. I'm just like tired. I'm like, whoa. Went on 2.5. I worked out. So I started working out again. Because I'm new into it, I have to break it up into 2 sessions. I get tired. So today was just a shoulder day. I love doing shoulders by themselves. But later in the day, I mean, after shoulders, I did a 2.25 mile walk with my wife. Came back, I had a little lunch, and then I went in and I did my arms and I did abs. So I have to break it up. So I'm exhausted. And then we went to Walmart walking around. I'm just tired. Anyway, I got to go. Hold on. David Thomas, get a tomahawk ribeye. Oh, yeah, I saw those. I saw them. The freaking bone is this big. I'm going away from the camera. The bone is this big. It's curved, and you got this big ribeye. I saw that. I'm going to do one of those, Davis, the ribeyes. First of all, ribeye steaks are good. Bone in or bone out, boneless, whatever. Both are great. Cat tail around, that's awesome. So one of these days I'll do it, but that's a festive steak, wouldn't you say? Because they're pricey. They really are. What flavors pellets do you use? I've already mentioned that. I'm currently on my Pit Boss competition blend. I bought a bag of cherry wood pellets. I'll be trying that out. I try out everything. I've had pecan. It depends, right? It depends. Pecan's good with fish and seafood. Mesquite is good with beef, but it's pretty much only good with beef unless you really have unless you really like that smokiness. So... Who else? Fast Eddie. Theta looking good. Yeah. It's almost what? Almost 90 cents. It's what, about 88, 87-ish? That's amazing considering the majority of the Theta I got was at 13 cents. I am thrilled. So anyway, folks, take care of yourselves. Have a great day. I'm going to work on uploading a video right now. That's why I'm kind of pushing to get off. So I'm going to upload a video, and I'll see you